Sawadee Kap, I'm JP Mestanza. It's Wednesday, February 24th. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by the drunken Phuket police officer who shot a noodle vendor on Bangla Road in Patong early yesterday morning will face at least 3 charges, including attempted murder. The Phuket provincial police chief made the confirmation today, explaining that he'll also face charges of firing a weapon in a public area and carrying a firearm in public without a reason, on top of attempted murder. Corporal Porntep Chanarong is still in custody of Patong police for questioning. He admitted that he had gone out to celebrate his transfer from Phuket Provincial Police to Region A Police when he shot the noodle vendor on Bangla Road and then slapped him and kicked him while he was down on Bangla Road. They had not known each other. The victim, Arun Tongplab, is still recovering at Bashida Phuket Hospital, where officers presented a vase of flowers and a gift basket to Mr. Arun's wife, promising to take serious police action against one of their own. In a statement, Region 8 Police Commander Lieutenant General Kitrat Panpech said, "I do not compromise in dealing with our officers in incidents like this, and I can confirm that he already has been dismissed from the Royal Thai Police." He went on to say, "The incident was caused by an officer who did something wrong that our organization does not want. We are a big organization with more than 200,000 officers under our control. Our officers are not all bad like this." A call out is now being made by the wife for people to donate B-type blood for the victim. Blood donations can be made at the Bashida Hospital Blood Center on the 4th floor or the Tide Red Cross Phuket Regional Blood Center in Phuket Town. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. In a surprising move, the first shipment of the AstraZeneca vaccine is actually now going to arrive this week, as early as today, along with the first batch from China's Sinovac Biotech. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha received the first batch of 200,000 doses of Sinovac's Coronavac vaccine from Beijing today, while Public Health Minister Anutin Chanvirakul yesterday reported that finally 117,000 doses of the AstraZeneca-produced vaccine will arrive from Italy today. In his comments, he blames the delay of the AstraZeneca supply on complaints from opposition figures, including Danaton Juangruangruangkit, who questioned the Thai government awarding Siam Biotech, a Thai lab owned by the monarchy, to be the sole local producer of these vaccines. Anutin insinuated that the Swedish-British firm got cold feet as the vaccine rollout became a political issue in Thailand. It's also worth noting that earlier this month, the European Union had banned exports of any locally produced vaccines, especially those from AstraZeneca produced in Italy, because of concerns that they would not have enough for their own populations. Premier Prayut, meanwhile, says he will be one of the first inoculated by the AstraZeneca vaccine this week, over concerns that the vaccine from Beijing is not suitable for people over 60 years old. Meanwhile, 93 new COVID-19 cases have been reported today, raising the total for the nation to 25,692 since the outbreak began. The death toll is still 83. 96% of total patients have recovered. Phuket Extra will be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. In the first visit abroad by any senior official from Myanmar since the military coup earlier this month, the foreign minister of the neighboring ASEAN country has arrived in Thailand. Wuna Maoling was appointed by the military to replace Aung San Suu Kyi as foreign minister, and they're expected to hold discussions with Thai foreign minister Don Pramudwitnai. In addition, the foreign minister of Indonesia is also currently in Thailand and may do the same. It all comes as authorities in Myanmar step up their efforts to squash ongoing protests in the country, campaigning for the return of ousted leader Aung San Suu Kyi. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Phuket Immigration is urging all expats staying on retirement visas whose applications to renew their 1-year permit to stay have been refused due to financial reasons. They're urged to apply for a 60-day COVID visa so they can continue to stay in the country. The issue came to the fore after a retired expat who has been living in Phuket on a retirement visa for nigh on 10 years informed the Phuket News that his application to renew his permit to stay for another year had been refused. Phuket Immigration told the Phuket News that the requirement for the one-year permit to stay on retirement visas have not changed, and those foreigners who are unable to meet the requirements for renewing their permit to stay to instead apply for the COVID visa, which allows them to stay in the country for 60 days. This visa is aimed at helping all foreigners staying in Thailand during the pandemic, both those staying permanently or passing through. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. And that's it for Phuket Extra today, brought to you by the lyrics below. Join us again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
คุณมองเห็นอะไรไหมครับถ้ามองไม่เห็นเดี๋ยวเราจะย้อนภาพให้ดูทีละมุมถ้ามองจากรถที่อยู่ด้านหน้าคุณจะเห็นชายขี่มอเตอร์ไซค์ตามมาด้วยความเร็วปกติถ้ามองจากคนที่นั่งอยู่ข้างทางคุณจะเห็นชายขี่มอเตอร์ไซค์ผ่านไปด้วยความเร็วปกติแต่ถ้ามองจากคนที่ขับรถตามหลังมอเตอร์ไซค์คันนี้มันติดไม่มีไฟท้ายก็เหมือนไม่มีคุณอยู่บนถนนตรวจสอบไฟท้ายให้ใช้งานได้อยู่เสมอ